Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Music Lab podcast. My name is Dogg, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you for another episode of the podcast. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us, and that helps the bands that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAWR Outfitters. That's RAWR, outfitters.com. Don't just wear RAWR. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is our last episode of the season, episode 67. We did 75 last year, so we didn't make it to 75 this year, but 67 is pretty darn good. We had a lot of highlights. We had some album reviews. We had concert recaps. We had our Road to South by series, our bottom line on the bottom lines, some investigative episodes. But all in all, it was definitely a year to remember, 2024. But as we end this season, season 3, this episode, ladies and gentlemen, is our first Road to South by series. Rum. So, ladies and gentlemen, our Road to South by series, we've been doing this now. This is our third year doing it as well. And you know, the 38th edition of South by Southwest will take place this year from March 7th to the 15th in beautiful Austin, Texas. As we once again, like I said, for the 8th time, I think, we will be there from the 10th to the 15th to soak in all that South by offers. You know, it is one of the most unique festivals in the world, as film, comedy, technology, and most importantly, music come together in the form of world premieres, performances, conferences, workshops, and concerts, with the Austin Convention Center as base camp for the 350,000 attendees. The music starts at 6 a.m. with the live radio broadcasts, and will finish when the bars and venues close at 2. Day parties with music showcases as you mingle with bands and fans. And then the official artist concerts at night, mixed in with corporate parties and events. With over 2,000 bands, it's easy to get overwhelmed. So here at the Music Lab podcast, our Road to South by series, presents 5 bands and artists each episode that you should see if you plan to attend, or just a group that needs to be on your music radar. Most of these bands and artists are still developing and unsigned to record labels, so it's a great opportunity to catch a band or artist in intimate settings before they blow up and are playing arenas and stadiums. So without further ado, let's begin our first episode of the Road to South by, ladies and gentlemen, and our last episode of Season 3. The first band that we are going to feature this year on our Road to South by series for 2025 is a band called Joan and the Giants. The songs that I'm featuring are Born in the Wrong Time, How Could You, and Feels Like Heartbreak. They've released singles and EPs since 2019 and hoping maybe for a full-length album this year. This Perth, Australia, 4-piece indie pop rock band, who this past year in 2024 opened for Pink and Belinda Carlisle on some of their tour dates. Their varied sound of rockers and ballads, all so well done, and lead singer Grace and guitarist Aaron are not only bandmates, but have been dating for 9 years. The next band that we are featuring, ladies and gentlemen, is a band called Perennial. The songs I'm featuring are Action Painting, I Am the Whooping Crane, and B is for Brutalism. They've released 3 albums since 2017, with Art History, their latest full length, released in June of 2024. Instrumental songs and also songs with vocals with punk, hardcore, jazz, and electronica. This trio from Hartford, Connecticut, led by electric organist Chelsea Hahn and guitarist Chad Jewett. Their live show is apparently a must-see, and we can't wait to see them. The next band, ladies and gentlemen, is called Monobloc. The songs that I'm featuring are Where Is My Garden, I'm Just Trying to Love You, and Irish Goodbye. They've just released singles this past year, and they are a 5-piece New York City band that loves the British music scene. Especially, they are fans of Joy Division. But singer Timothy Waldron elicits Julian Casablancas from The Strokes, who, by the way, are also from New York City. A band that is just starting out together, but look for big things in 2025. The next band that I'm featuring, ladies and gentlemen, our 4th of 5 bands for our Road to South by series. The next band is Parker Woodland. The songs I'm featuring are Makeup, I Am Willing, and Just in Case. And their album came out in September of 2024 called There's No Such Thing as Time. Now, these cats are from Austin, and they are an indie pop trio. And KUTX darlings, led by singer-bassist Aaron Walter, who started in a church in 2018 jamming together, and now will be an official artist at this year's South by Southwest, with also a residency in January at Hotel Vegas every Thursday. And if you're not familiar with Hotel Vegas is on East 6th Avenue in Austin. Great venue, multi-venue, outside, inside, all genres of music are represented. So that's awesome that they have a residency there. Punk, rock, and alt country with energy, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to know about Parker Woodland. And then the last band, ladies and gentlemen, is a band called Housewife. The songs I'm featuring are songs called Divorce, I Lied, and Wasn't You. They've released 3 EPs and singles since 2018. And Toronto singer-songwriter Bridget Fry started her musical career in middle school as a duo called Moscow Apartment, and now in her early 20s with already playing South by before. Growing up with 90s rock, her sound has evolved from folk to more indie pop, and we are excited to see her and her band this year. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our 5 bands and artists for our Road to South by Episode 1. Joan and the Giants, Perennial, Monobloc, Parker Woodland, and Housewife. And make sure also to look at our comments or our description in our YouTube episode, or in our episode on YouTube, as well as our social media pages. That will give you our Spotify playlist of all of the songs and bands that we featured today. So, ladies and gentlemen, as always, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, our social media pages. That helps us. That helps the bands that we feature. Also, check out our sponsor, RAR Outfitters. That's RAWR, outfitters.com. Don't just wear RAR. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Dogg. You've been great. This is the Music Lab Podcast.